Nálam whisky party.
Kinek?
Nálam.
Miért?
Hogy jön a Peti.
Ma
Itthon
meg itt
van.
Jó, annak megteheti. Nálam nincs whisky party, holnap munkaközponthoz megyek. Behívtak izére jövő hétre, és munka megbeszélésre egy... mi a faszom, egy ilyen cég, mint tanuló. Tudod? Hát majd megyek, azt majd megtudom, hát nem tudom.
Milyen zöld gyíkod van. Zolinak zöld a gyíkja.
Már gondolkodtam, hogy elengedem.
A Diplodocus. Az jó! Fák között nem lehet észrevenni.
Miféle legyilkolt cápák itt.
Hol?
A gameten.
Már csörgök.
Hát azt hittem szebb lesz ez a game, az meg.
Melyik game? Milyen gamebe vagy?
Ez a Call of Cthulhu.
Az mi az?
Ilyen... H.P. Lovecraft regény alapján van. Ilyen... Faszom tudja már. Mindenféle ilyen istenek, meg minden.
Úristen!
Melyik itt a lámpa, Soli? Most hun vagyok, bazd meg.
Otthon, nem?
Én igen. Hú, mi az a dög? Azt tudom, mit csináljak itt, bazd meg. Kifogyott a lámpás, vagy mi? Ja, nem. De azért fogó van nálam, vagy ilyen harapó fogó van.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on. What a putrid offering.
Belek! Van itt bélrakás, bazd meg. Mindenféle dög itt van.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Kiválasztott vagyok, bazeg.
Azt mire választottak?
Aztán...
Everything has already been.
Ezek a halfegyverek.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Micsoda polipkerülje. Ezt távoltam, baz.
Mit?
Valamit játszom.
I hate whiskey.
Azt mondja, nyújtálja a viszkit, ezt már nem is csípem a csávót. Mentális traumám van, boldog. Azért is izok egy viszkit.
Aha.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Ne elégtek a dokumentárisaim. Még kaptam valami CP-t, például.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Ne?
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it. A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. An artist dies with her family. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny. All right, I'll take the case.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Na csátok.
Már mész-e?
Aha.
Ha jól legyél, cső.
Chavez my hónap.
We're almost there.
User disconnected from your channel.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the dock.
Let the police do their work. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. and try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know anything else?
That'll be all for now.
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just
Let me drink.
And then he said,
the miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
you have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on dock. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Tell me, who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
So, who are you?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site, and we let no one enter her property.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
What's with you?
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
You think he's telling the truth?
Well, I've rarely seen anyone who can hold their liquor as well as her.
Everyone knows that.
That just proves that you've seen her in the bar. Not the— Go on, beat it. We've—
What's with you wandering around?
I bid you, gentlemen.
What's with you?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah.
Shut up, you dumb—
She must be quite intimidating if she can— I hope he had—
No.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you, gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way. There. Hello, old friend.
What's with...
She sounds...
And she doesn't...
What are you guarding? I bid you, gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
I'm not here to hinder your work, Officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! The cops, they can't understand.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave. It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old... This handle will be perfect for the winch. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
You have no right to treat us like this.
What? Another. I told you to beat.
The girl, Doctor. Cold.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
You're back again. What can I do?
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouse.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less...
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind.
Mi az, Atya? Igen, csöndbe vagy-e?
Most kezdek játszani majd.
Mit?
Wolfenstein.
Ja. Meg mindjárt elmegyek kajálni, mert már ilyen döglök. Csak gondoltam, kipróbálom ezt a izét, azt majd folytatom ezt.
Bárnéztem most YouTube-on, mivel játszol.
Azt hittem jobb lesz amúgy már, mint így grafóilag is minden, de olyan...
Az a baj
idézi nálam, nem tudom, én 2006-ot kövöbált.
Nálam az a baj játékkal maximum, hogy angol. Meg ilyen nyomozósa, hogy mondta a csávó.
Ez az? Azt tudom, most hogy megyek be abba a kurva izébe, már nem tudom, elfelejtettem, véletlenül elpörgettem, hogy mit mondott. Faszom tudja, mit kéne találnom.
És te mit tudsz angolul? Csak te tudsz angolul.
Valamennyire.
Én meg abban nem tudnám, hogy mit kéne csinálni benne.
Hát be kéne jutnom ebbe a raktárba, de a faszom tudja, mi kell az a csörlőz, bazd.
Hát, hogy valami biztosíték, mert ilyen játékoknál az szokott lenni.
Nem, ez manuál, és össze-vissza kerestem majd minden, de a fingom nincs. Ja, tehát, hogy a fasz kell hozzá még. Már 2 dolgot megtaláltam, a harmadikat nem. Valami még kell hozzá. Itt van a
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to...
Aztán csak mit csinál, csak nem csirkét.
Damn, I broke it.
Ki csinál?
Mondom, csak nem csirkét fogsz csinálni.
Nem. Valami szányú volt, az csak. Fasza. Most megizéljem, akkor érted, ez elromlott bazzák. Hát beszarok. Ezért szedtem össze a dolgokat. Hát kapja be.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Itt a megtorló csaja.
You asked for it.
Tökön rúgott a csaj.
Hát ez a játék, ez köcsög.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Nem az, ki kéne jutni ebből a hullamásszerűségből, valami ajtón,
I'm getting careless.
De ott áll az útba a másik.
If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Mindegy, én itt lenyomom a izét, a streamet, mert ilyes vagy, mint a dög baszki. Azt majd folytatjuk.